So it says verify that the two functions are inverses of each other. Now the definition says if you have f g of x, it's going to equal x. Meaning if you plug one function into the other, they will undo each other and you're left with x. So if I plug this function in for x, does it undo? So 3x minus 2 plus 2 all over 3. The negative 2's cancel out. Cancel out, and so you're left with x. Now technically you also should verify the other side, because sometimes it'll work one way and sometimes it won't work the other, but in this case it reduced down to x. So let's try that for the next one. What if I take this and I plug it in? So you get 3 times x plus 1 over 3 minus 1. The 3's cancel out, the 1's cancel out, and I'm left with x. Now for the next one, if I plug it in, you get 5x minus 7 all over 5 and then plus 7. Now, these 5's do not cancel out. That does not cancel out. Actually, nothing cancels out. It doesn't reduce. And so therefore it doesn't simplify down to x. And so therefore these are not inverses. So remember, finding the inverse of points. Remember, you just switch the domain and range. So finding the inverse of the following here, switch the x and y. And now get y by itself. So subtract 4, divide by 3, and there's my inverse. Now to verify, just take this, plug it back in. Does it simplify down to x? So 3 times x minus 4 over 3 plus 4. The 3's cancel out, 4's cancel out, and because you're left with x, verify that they are inverses of each other. For number 6, switch the x and y. Divide by 2. Cube both sides. And add 2. Then for number 7, switch the x and y. Add 3. Now I have something in the denominator. To get it out of the denominator, you multiply. So I'm going to multiply both sides. 7. Just going to rewrite it. And so now to get that y by itself, I can divide by the x plus 3. And subtract 7. There's my inverse. So just as a review, remember, when you are trying to solve an inequality, you pretend it's an equal sign. You factor it. So a times c, factors that add to b. Put them on the number line. Close circle since it says equal to. And you want to test true or false. So if I plugged in 1, you're going to get false. You're going to get true. You're going to get false if I plugged in 3. You're going to get -1 is 1, is 0 less than -1? No, that's false. Then you're going to get true. The answer and then write it in intervals.